There it is. Hey guys, I am checking out the Trapist Monastery. It's an abandoned monastery that burned down and got turned into a provincial park a few years back. It's a bit of a pain to film that because it's extremely popular with photographers. So, trying to work my way around all the different areas without getting in other people's way. So behind me is currently the St. Norbert art. Oh, it's voiceover. I can't remember what it's called. It was built on the original site of the monastery, but they replaced it with a guest house. Been here a couple times. I never realized that was a Buddhist thing that I was across because I never actually came anywhere. I never actually walked over to it. So the place has lots of nice rolling hills, which is nice for Winnipeg. Trust me. It goes down to the river. I think that's the LaSalle River. Yeah, it looks kind of small to be the red. Photographer. Okay, so the original monastery was built where the guest house is in 1892. Apparently it was converted into a guest house in the early 1900s and then got burnt down. And in 1912, and that's when they built that guest house that's there now. The monastery itself, this one, they vacated it in 1978 to get away from the city to Holland, Manitoba. And it burned down in 1983. If you look at some of the historic information on it, it actually says it's fenced off to prevent further vandalism. So I'm assuming that means it was arson, but I don't know. So I'm gonna go down into the monastery and kind of walk around, get some more video for you guys. So I guess in the process of them turning this into a provincial park, is they reinforced everything to make sure it was safe. That's these beams. I'll put a picture of what it looked like before it burned down. So there's the main entrance. I'll save a shot of the front of this place. So then you can actually see where they used to have wooden beams for the floor. I know 1890s. 1890s isn't very old. in the grand scheme of monasteries. But I wonder what's in there. But in central Canada, we weren't really overly developed until the late 1800s. So the alternate reason why I picked Trapist Monastery for this adventures is this is actually part one. Part two, apparently this place is haunted. So part two is going to be a haunted adventure. I'll probably release that this weekend. Because I'll be filming it this weekend. Sorry for all the sweat. It is 30 Celsius. Sorry to my American friends, but I have to Google Fahrenheit conversions all the time. You can Google Celsius. I would love to see the ruins in Europe someday. I'm sure they'll make this look like... Also, some of these doorways are a little low. So if you guys like what I do here, make sure you drop a comment if there's other abandoned places around Mount Hope you'd like me to see or other things. And yeah, make sure you hit subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications every time I upload new videos. Slowly wandering myself out far enough that you can see the front of this thing. There it is. So there's the front without my face. One kind of cool thing is they have these row of standing stones. Just dawned on me, I completely messed up the exit, the outro. I think that's what they're called. If you like what I'm doing here, drop a comment down below, ring the bell, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications. And as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching.